Welcome back. We're looking at long-range forecast
Long-range snow
into the mountains.
The news is good for our snowpack. Little concern going into the warm season. I'll explain, but here is your forecast focus. I'm going to start off with the amount of moisture in the mountains. It's our snow water equivalent, the amount of moisture in our snowpack. This is like money in the bank for our reservoirs, for our irrigation, for our recreation this summer. And we are running above average just about throughout the entire inland Northwest. If you go a little bit to the east, they are well above average in the 150% of average range in central Montana. If you go a little bit to the south in Oregon, it drops down to about 50 to 60% of average. Now, this is high enough that if we had a real dramatic warm-up, we might run into some serious flooding problems. But being a La Nina spring, and they tend to warm fairly slowly, that will help that cause, help to melt that snowpack a little more subtly, although there may be some times that we'll be watching this very closely. But as you can see, the Okanagan, 137% of average. By the way, the pink and the white here, this is our snow cover today. Clearly, we have melted our snow in Spokane, but look at how much snow is on the ground, even in the valleys of North Idaho, northeastern Washington, and the Okanagan, where it has been an especially snowy winter. The Spokane River Basin, 117% of average. We're at 122 in the Clearwater Basin, 118 in North Idaho. That's great news. We do have more wet weather coming. Now, the end of March, early April is what is considered when the snowpack peaks. So we may still add to it a little bit. Above average precipitation in the forecast for April 4th through April 10th, with less of a signal in terms of what we could expect temperature-wise. Below average temperatures to the east, above average temperatures to the south. Looks like we're in this little ribbon of average temperatures. Difficult to say which way we will lean. Here's a look at our satellite and radar right now. We do have a northwesterly flow over the region. That's what's bringing the showers and isolated thunderstorms to North Idaho right now. Those will be coming to an end tonight, and we will be looking at dry conditions for the next couple of days before our next system moves in. Feisty cold front continuing to work its way through Tornado Alley and right up into the Mississippi River Valley with showers and thunderstorms. Big difference in temperatures from one side of the front to another. Highs in the 70s in Nashville, Dallas, 81 today in San Antonio and New Orleans. Meanwhile, 58 in Oklahoma City. They were in the 80s yesterday. 46 in Kansas City, 51 in Chicago. We're in the 50s today in Seattle and Portland, and there are a lot of 50s in the 7-day forecast. System coming through on Saturday, bringing a chance of showers and a cool down for the weekend. 50 Saturday and Sunday. That is Easter Sunday, by the way. I will say that little bit of discrepancy in the computer models about the weekend, and this time of year it's a bit of a challenge to dial in on that. It is a season of change, spring, as summer tries to work its way in and winter is on its way out.
Well, especially when those models are changing every few hours, every day. I mean, my goodness, it's kind of hard to keep up with. Well, here's one